Alright. Now a man was ill, Lazarus of Bethany, the village of Mary and his sister Martha. Mary was the one who had anointed the Lord with perfume oil and dried his feet with her hair.
Hi, Mary.
It was her brother Lazarus who was ill. So the sisters sent word to him saying, Master, the one you love is ill. When Jesus heard this, he said, the illness is not to end in death, but is the glory of God, that the Son of God may be glorified through him. Now Jesus loved Martha and her sisters and Lazarus. So when he heard that he was ill, he remained for 2 days in the place where he was. Then after this he said to his disciples, let us go back to Judea. The disciples said to him, Rabbi, the Jews were just trying to stone you. Do you want to go back there? Jesus answered, are there not 12 hours in a day? If one walks during the day, he does not stumble, because he sees the light of the world. But if one walks at night, he stumbles, because the light is not in him. He said this and then told them, our friend Lazarus is asleep, but I am not going to awaken him. So the disciples said to him, Master, if he is asleep, he will be saved. And Jesus was talking about his death while they thought that he meant ordinary sleep. So then Jesus said to them clearly, Lazarus is dead. And I am glad for you that I was not there, so that you may believe. Let us go back to him. So Thomas called and to his fellow disciples, let us also go die with him. When Jesus arrived, he found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb for 4 days. Jesus. Now Bethany was near Jerusalem, only about 2 miles away. And
many of the Jews had come to Martha and Mary to comfort them without. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went to meet him. But Mary sat at home. Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that whatever you ask of God, God will give you. Jesus said to her, your brother will rise. Martha said to him, I know he will rise.
I know he will rise.
He's right there in the resurrection of the last day. In the resurrection of the last day.
In the resurrection of the last day.
Dude, I lost my spot. Jesus told her, I'm resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, even if he dies, will live. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? He said to him, yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
I have come to believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, the one who is coming into the world. When she said this, she went and called her sister Mary, secretly saying, the teacher is here and is asking for you. As soon as she heard this, she rose quickly and went to him. But Jesus had not yet come into the village, but was still where Martha had met him. So when the Jews who were with her in the house, comforting her, saw Mary get up quickly and go out, they followed her, presuming that she was going to the tomb to weep there. When Mary came to where she fell at his feet and said to him, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. When Jesus saw her,
if you had not been here, my brother would not have died.
When Jesus saw her weeping, the Jews had come with her, who became perturbed and deeply troubled. He said, where have you laid him? They said to him, Sir, come and see. And Jesus wept. So the Jews said, see how he loved him? But some of them said, should not the one open the eyes of the blind man have done something so that this man would have not died? So Jesus perturbed again, came to the tomb, it was a cave, and a stone lay across it. Jesus said, take away the stone, Martha. The dead man's sister said, Lord, but now there will be a stench.
You can't even see
He has
it.
been dead for days. For 4 days. Jesus said to her, did I not tell you, if you believe, you will see the glory of God? So they took away the stone, and Jesus raised his eyes and said, Father, I thank you for I know that Lazarus, come out. Actually, the man came out and tried to stand his foot in the burial bands, and his face was wrapped in cloth. So Jesus said to them, untie him and let him go. The end.
Yeah, all right. What did you guys get? Oh my God.